Hi, I'm Kathleen. My friend Abby and I were born into wealthy families. We both lived by the ocean and spent a lot of time on the beach. I like to hang out by the water because I was obsessed with windsurfing. As for Abby, she just liked to flirt with the handsome guys that gathered there. My friend fell in love all the time. She was a romantic. Following her relationship drama was more interesting than watching K-dramas. Abby thought each of her boyfriends was the love of her life until they broke up. The day this story began, she was telling me about yet another Mr. Perfect she'd recently met. Cupid hit me with an arrow, and Derek's name was on it. He's filthy rich and devilishly handsome. A week ago, you said the same thing about Tom. Oh, forget about Tom. My heart belongs to Derek now and forever. Yeah, right. I knew Abby too well and didn't doubt that in a few days she would fall for a new guy. Except that time, I didn't just watch all the excitement from the side. Before you hear my story, please subscribe to the Private Diary channel and press like. One day, I saw some men carrying expensive furniture out of my home and decided to call the police.
Kathleen, wait! Those are movers, not robbers. I sold part of our things because my business is on the verge of bankruptcy. We'll have to tighten our belts. I'm afraid I won't be able to pay for your windsurfing lessons anymore.
Mom, there's nothing I love more. Please don't make me stop. We could sell Prince's collar, right? It costs a fortune.
Out of the question. I promise I'll figure something out. Who's Mommy's sweet puppy? Who's Mommy's joy?
There was no sofa in our living room anymore, so I plumped down on the floor and got ready to call Abby, but my friend beat me to it. Kat, you should sit down before you hear this.
Well, I'm already on the floor. What happened?
I met the love of my life. Oscar is filthy rich.
And devilishly handsome. I've heard that one before.
What about Derek? Oh, right, Derek. I should have figured out how to break up with him without any drama. Wait, why are you on the floor?
I told her about my family situation, but instead of comforting me, my friend came up with an ingenious plan.
Help me dump Derek, and I'll pay you for it. What else are friends for?
Let's skip the part where I hesitated and go straight to the moment I agreed.
Thanks, you're the best.
What did I just sign up for? The next time Derek and Abby went on a cafe date, I was there to ruin it. As soon as I walked in, I put on a show.
Derek, do you have buttons for eyes? How could you choose this scarecrow over me? I loved you.
Who are you? When I saw Derek's face, I was stunned. He was gorgeous. I barely managed to tear my eyes off of him and keep playing my part.
Have you forgotten? I'm your girlfriend.
That was Abby's cue.
What? I don't forgive cheaters. Forget my number, you traitor.
With those words, my friend ran out of the cafe. I didn't doubt she headed straight to Oscar, or whatever his name was. I couldn't keep track of all her boyfriends. Derek stared after Abby, clearly gutted, and something inside me snapped. I ran out into the street before he could demand an explanation. I was ashamed of myself for helping my friend break that cute guy's heart. So when Abby sent me the promised money, I refused to accept it and sent it back. As soon as I did that, Mom walked into my room and said she found a solution, and I wouldn't have to give up windsurfing. My rich friends are looking for someone who would teach their sons to swim. I've already taken care of everything. This is your chance to earn some money for your hobby. Water was my element, and I did not doubt that I would be able to do it. So I thanked Mom for her help and was standing in front of my new employer's mansion an hour later. I thought I would be teaching a young boy, so when I heard a low male voice behind me, it sent a shiver down my spine.
Wow, you're my girlfriend, aren't you?
Derek, I was hired to teach you. I wanted to sink through the floor, but tried to keep my cool. Listen, about the scene at the cafe, I did it because my friend asked me to. Of course, I'm not really your girlfriend.
That's not what you said yesterday. Since I'm your boyfriend, you owe me a kiss. A passionate one.
Get your paws off of me!
Help!
Derek started flailing helplessly in the pool. I quickly dived after him, but he suddenly started splashing me and laughing. You know how to swim?
Surprise!
Why did your parents hire me then?
They were trying to find a girlfriend for me, so they asked your mom to send you here.
Were our parents trying to set us up?
Yeah. Are you free tonight?
No, I'm going to be giving my mom a piece of my mind. Why did you try to set me up with Derek?
Honey, isn't it obvious? His family is rich, and we need to find a way to improve our financial situation.
Don't you dare use me for that!
I went to the beach to cool off. I always felt at peace there. Unfortunately, I didn't have the money to go windsurfing and could only stare longingly at those who were luckier than me. Hey, buddy, your board is blocking my view. Could you move over a bit?
Do you really like looking at those snobs? Only arrogant rich bastards like windsurfing. The real kings of the waves are surfers, like me. Do you want me to teach you?
I'm not in the mood. Just go away.
I'm not leaving until I make you smile. Are you deaf? She told you to leave. And here's the jealous boyfriend. Well, I'm out.
How did you find me?
Your mom said you often come here.
Thank you for getting rid of that pushy surfer. I'm not in the mood to talk.
Kathleen, wait!
What?
You ran away before I could tell you something important earlier, back at the cafe. You did me a favor. I knew that Abby was dating another guy at the same time as me and was about to break up with her anyway, but you made it easier for me. I wanted to thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry my friend broke your heart. She often falls in and out of love.
When one door closes, another one opens, right? Do you maybe want to go windsurfing with me and start over?
Thanks, but I don't have any money with me.
I'll pay for everything.
We spent a lot of time together, and after a few days, Derek asked me to be his girlfriend. Before I said yes, I asked Abby if she was okay with that. After all, Derek was her ex. Luckily, my friend was cool with it. Go for it, Kat. You'll make a super cute couple. That's how Derek and I became an item. He was a very romantic and attentive boyfriend. I felt like a heroine of a romantic movie. One day, we were sitting in a restaurant and enjoying spaghetti. I suddenly got the feeling someone was watching us, so I looked around and saw Abby. She was having dinner with some guy, but wouldn't stop staring at us. And then she went so far as to come over and sit at our table. Hi! Oh, you two look so good together. How cute. Abby, we're on a date. Do me a favor and go away. Don't make me leave, Kat. I need a friend. I broke up with Oscar. What? When? Just now. Oscar, we're over. Chasing Abby away turned out to be harder than getting rid of a coffee stain on a white shirt. She spent the whole evening third-wheeling us. She wouldn't shut up for a second and kept talking about herself and making goo-goo eyes at Derek. Wow, look at those muscles. How did I not notice you're so ripped before?
Sorry, ladies. I need to step away for a moment.
What's your problem? You were the one who dumped Derek, but now you're sticking to him like gum to a shoe. I didn't realize how gorgeous he was back then, but now I want him back. I always knew Abby was a cunning witch, but trying to steal her best friend's boyfriend was going too far, even for her. When Derek returned, Abby said she had forgotten her purse at home and innocently asked him to pay for her.
Oh, sure.
No, you don't have to do that. Let her pay for herself. I grabbed his hand and dragged him out of the restaurant. I was shaking with anger until Derek gently caressed my face.
Don't be jealous of Abby. You're my whole world.
His words made me melt like ice cream melting in the sun. I couldn't help but smile.
Baby, don't smile so wide. You don't want to get wrinkles on your beautiful face, do you?
Oh, okay. That was just the beginning of Abby's obsession. Now, wherever Derek and I went, she would follow us and try to get him to notice her. One day, she even pretended she was drowning so that he would save her and do CPR on her. Don't you dare touch her! Eventually, she crossed the line. That day, Derek and I were sunbathing on the beach. I dozed off in the sun, and when I woke up, I only saw pitch darkness around me. I also couldn't move. It turned out someone had buried me in the sand up to my neck and put a bucket over my head. Help! Anybody! Phew, I can breathe again.
What a cute face. Where's the rest of you? Swimming in the ocean?
Are you kidding me?
I just want you to finally smile.
Then I saw Abby flirting with Derek on the pier and realized she must have buried me after I fell asleep. Luckily, that chatty surfer Arnie had been passing by and helped dig me out.
How about a hug to thank me?
First, I need to beat someone up.
Oh, Kathleen, there you are. I went to get us drinks, and when I came back, you were gone. Abby kindly agreed to help me look for you.
We make a great team. I guess I'm better for him than you. The nerve of her! I finally lost my temper and pounced on Abby. That's it! However, I slipped on the wet pier and fell. Then I heard a thud, and the world went dark. When I opened my eyes, I realized I was in the hospital. There was a blurry silhouette sitting next to me. I thought it was Derek, but after I rubbed my eyes, I saw it was Arnie. You?
Oh, the Sleeping Beauty woke up.
What happened?
You hit your head and fell into a coma for 2 years. I'm sorry.
I almost fainted from shock, but Arnie suddenly burst out laughing.
I'm just kidding. You were out for a couple of hours after you fell. I brought you to the hospital.
Jerk, you can't tell a joke like that.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I just wanted to cheer you up.
Why did you bring me to the hospital? Where's my boyfriend?
That moron Derek. I kicked him out. You deserve someone better than a guy who can't choose between you and that brainless Abby.
What? Who gave you the right to meddle in my relationship? You're just a chatty clown from the beach.
A chatty clown from the beach who just wanted to see you smile.
Get out of here! For some reason, Derek didn't answer my calls. As soon as I was discharged from the hospital, I immediately came to his house. He looked so cold that I got goosebumps just looking at him. Is something wrong?
Ask your boyfriend about it. That penniless upstart took you to the hospital and wouldn't let me near you.
Arnie is not my boyfriend. He's just a random guy. Why do you care more about that than me? I was hurt, you know? Kitten, who's there? Abby? What is she doing here?
Derek sighed heavily and said that the three of us needed to talk. He invited me in and left to get us lemonade. Abby and I kept glaring at each other as we waited for him to come back.
Leave Derek alone. He's mine now. Your feelings for him are as fake as your nails. I'll show you what these nails are capable of.
Girl, stop! Go on!
Wait, do you like watching us fighting over you?
It's way more interesting than being in a normal relationship. Besides, there's plenty of me to go around. Why don't you both date me?
Oh, honey, I'd like nothing more than to cut you out of my life. You and Abby deserve each other. I'm out of here.
Wait, if you break up with me, I'll stop paying for your windsurfing lessons.
I'll survive it somehow. After a couple of hours, my anger passed, and I just felt miserable. All I wanted was to bury myself in sand and disappear. Then I saw Arnie and waved guilty at him, but he turned away with a frown. Yeah, no wonder. I hurt him a lot. I'm sorry. You've just been trying to make me smile this whole time. I was too arrogant. Besides, you were right. Derek is just a narcissistic jerk. Well, look after yourself. I was about to leave, but Arnie stopped me.
My offer to teach you to surf still stands.
I agreed and did not regret it. Spending time with Arnie was so fun and easy that I lost track of time. Thanks to him, I feel in love with surfing. Things were looking up, but then I saw Derek again.
How's the water? Get in here and find out, you pathetic slug. No thanks. Unlike you, I can afford a jet ski. Have you changed your mind yet, Kathleen? I am your ticket back to a life of luxury. What can he possibly give you?
You know, Derek, Arnie has something you don't have.
What is that?
Huh?
A clean head.
That was awesome.
When we got to the shore, Arnie seemed embarrassed.
I want to buy you ice cream, but I didn't bring my wallet.
I knew that he didn't really have any money to spare, but it didn't make any difference to me. It's okay. I had a lot of fun anyway. The next evening, Mom threw a dinner party at our place and invited all her rich friends to it. Derek, Abby, and their parents showed up too. All the snobs in town were there. Mom, I don't want to be here. Can I go to my room?
No, this whole thing is for you.
What?
I want to set you up with one of the boys here. It could help my business.
This again? Seriously, I'm not going anywhere near Derek again.
I'm talking about the mayor's son, not Derek.
Even if he were the son of the president, I'm not going to date another rich idiot for profit.
Shh, he's standing right behind you.
Great. I'm going to repeat all this to his face.
Huh?
Arnie? Wow, you look amazing. Wait, are you the mayor's son?
Yeah, I don't like to mention it because people often try to use me in the past. At least I'm sure you're not dating me for my father's money.
Are we dating?
I knew I was forgetting something. Kathleen, will you be my girlfriend? Smile if the answer is yes. You're so beautiful.
He spun me around in a dance while Abby and Derek fumed and glared at us with envy. He's the mayor's son. I want Arnie to be mine.
What about me?
Rear over. What the heck? Wow, that was embarrassing. Good boy, Prince.